Say hi to YouTube. This will be on YouTube later. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell. It's time for some more King of Snakes. Let's get it. Look at my girl. Take a gander. Behold. Behold greatness. Curry does care. She shouldn't, but just write your story, man. I know she should just do you, Curry God. We want your story the way you want to make it and order it the way you want to word it. Huh? No, sorry. I mean, welcome, Agni Nim. And nice to meet you, too. I am Tia Rakan. Stiff. Huh? This isn't the first time we've met. Her reaction is so different. Back then, she treated me in a very business-like fashion and spoke casually right away. Oh! Hi, babes. She only met the resurrected version? Is that what's happening here? Did I know that? Hold on. Big T.O. We literally saw in Brahma's big boss fight, Lee's had almost nothing to use against her. Facts. I'm a little sad whenever Curry talks about what her fans want. Never had met the real Teo. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Could it be that Mr. Claude said this person who was already resurrected put her name on the Do Not Resurrect list and so the original soul returned? She put it together just like that, Liz? Okay. All right. We probably... The big brain activities continues. She used to be such a ditz. Oh, how we've come so far. So proud. Ah. She met Manaka Teo. Well, she did, but from far, as Rish. Could it be that... Yeah, I read that already. Have we met before? I don't quite remember. Look at this cute chibi form, too. I need all of these. All these panels are mine. I mean, Claude explained it to her back when she had the Nanta name reveal. Oh. I mean, fair enough, then. I didn't remember him literally telling her everything. Okay, fair enough. It's his sister, so... Well, his sister was a part of this whole conundrum, so he'd have deeper insight. Fair enough. Teo had an accident during the last raid by Taraka. After waking up from her near-death experience, she lost 7 years' worth of memories. Oh, so something like that happened. I'm sorry. I heard he had an accident, but I didn't know it went to that extent. No need to apologize. By the way, were you 7 years ago? No, that can't be right. But you look identical. Were you in Cali Bloom 7 years ago, perhaps? I saw someone like you. I saw someone who looked exactly like you on a mountain path. She seemed a bit more slender, but other than that, you look absolutely the same. Oh, when Claude used Hatiyama on her. Hell yeah. Lisa smart when she not lied to herself? Yeah. Oh, 1 second. Okay. She said you're fat now. No, I'm kidding. You got the muscles. I thought that it was impossible that there would be a woman who looked so much like Rao. Her name happened to be the same as the famous Rish, so I remember her well. But that must be me. Rish was a synonym I used. And I was once caught up in a Hatiyama spell and grew older for a while, so you must have seen me back then. Really? So it was Hatiyama? My curiosity has been satisfied. No, wait. You look like that because of Hatiyama? Wait, why is she freaking out? Then her remaining lifespan is... Oh, that's why she's freaking out. Babe's gonna be like, you're not Catholic. Well, there's not much time. So please give her some guidance post haste. We have 1 week left. Before then, teach her to use at least one of Muragan's transcendentals properly. Within 1 week, it'd be hard even within 1 year. She will be able to learn enough. She is a human with exceptional talent and, as you can see, the daughter of Rao Lees. Clamor. They're over there talking and yapping, the peanut gallery. When recently got Hover as well. Teal's reaction is gold. I love when Curry ties back stuff from long ago like this. These episodes are a treat. Yes, everything coming full circle and interconnecting, but not in a way that I think is annoying. Sometimes I think stories try to overconnect and like make everything attach. Kingdom Hearts is really what I'm thinking about. Like enough. Like relax. Everything doesn't have to be connected like that, in my opinion. I love how characters put together information they know or ask questions about info they know. It's so good seeing characters that actively think. I feel it. I miss the old TO. Original TO's the GOAT. Ha! Look at Clary. Look at yo. I know you see the GOAT on my screen. Stop hating on her. So what? She discriminate. Are you perfect? Why are you hating? Look at the gold in the top left over there. Besides, she is someone who hardly knows how to lie, so I hope everyone will support her. I have very high expectations for her. This is one of my favorite relationships. I like Agni and Lee's, man. The best. I'm here to represent. Not this again. The saltiest fishes here, a true specimen of the ocean. One Last Guy, Kubera, story up by Kurigam, season 3, episode 350. Wait, she pushed back whatever panel she's talking about that many chapters? Wow. 351, King of Snakes 13. This is why I think we're getting more. Curry said we're going to get all the transcendentals of the Sword of Ray explaining the story. The best person to do so would be Tio to Lee since she's the priest of chaos. And there are Murugan transcendentals Teo continues to leave with more time. Curry seems intent on deepening Lee's bag based on the previous blog post. It's Lee's time. Put your race sword in the air if you don't really care. Thanks to Agnes' words, everyone treated me kindly. But some are blatantly avoiding me. And the reason is most likely that matter. There are people here who have something to hide. Not that it matters. No matter what they'd have to say, there's no reason to argue about the inheritance issue now. What is she talking about specifically? She's being cryptic. I know it says. Fuck it. Let's look at the chapter. 270. 270. 270. What happened to 270? Leaves beyond the ass. Someone got to do it. Wait, the stuff with Thing passing away? No, that's not this. It's this with Mirha. A couple gods that really stepped was not enough. Rao had a lot of accumulated wealth. The guild stole Rao's assets when he was missing. Ah, there we go. Is that here? Oh, yeah, around here. Okay, thank you. Inheritance issue. Other skills would be hard to be able to activate after just 1 week. So a weapon-specific skill with simple conditions would be feasible. Just watch for now. Decided to drop the formal speech after Agni left. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. Bang! Scatter. Weapon-specific skills which depend on movement that meet specific conditions are specialized skills that increase the power of a weapon by several to dozens times its normal power. Give it a thrust. She's gonna have the Fire Emblem spear skills, yo. They've divided into 5 types depending on the type of weapon. The weapon triangle? And once you master one type, your knowledge of other types will reset, restricting your access to those transcendentals. So you cannot possess multiple types of specialized skills at the same time, and you must choose only one depending on your main weapon. Boo! Boo, Murugan! Boo! They said she said you gotta be a defender, you gotta be a warrior, you gotta be a lance. You cannot intermix the skills. Boo, Murugan. Tomatoes. One type of special weapon. Check out the hole on the panel. Oh, it went through the whole mountain. Oh, shoot. Well said. Deepening the bag. She gonna have skills for that spear and sword. Check. What Indra on its Ananta coming home. So wait a minute. It says it resets. So you have to relearn. Is it more so like, okay, let's say I have the sword Transcendental by Murugan, and for whatever reason I'm going into a battle where I need a spear. Do I have to retrain my spear Transcendental in that time? Like, how does that work? One skill per person? Just what? Clary just chilling, arms folded. She and Gary. Amongst those various types of skills that you just saw was the 3-step rule, which specializes in piercing. Since you wield a sword of Ray, shouldn't you be learning Exterminating Rend, which specializes in slashing? There's only one person on this planet proficient in using. Can't you be planning to bring Zard? You can't be planning to bring Zard? I hate that name. Zard? I don't like it. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. Zard? Tubblard? I don't like it. I don't like it. You can't TO. He's a professor now, and he doesn't take on personal disciples. Why not? She's Rao's daughter. Zard would be happy to spare some time for her, and the sword of Ray is her main weapon. Excuse me, but I think it's alright, Tio Nim. I will just learn the piercing skill. Due to some circumstances, I can't use a sword of Ray, so I was planning to switch to a spear. What? How did you end up not being able to use a sword of Ray? It's a matter of the sword's current location. I think it would cause trouble if I summon it now. Are you worried that there will be casualties when it comes flying? It is known to avoid obstacles, so you don't have to worry about that. I love Tail. She's like, no, it'll swerve around them. Don't worry. Like, welcome back. It's been too long. It's been too long. One of my goats back on screen for real. Brilliant, where you at? I don't know. I think the game actually goes hard. Zard. Clary has to crush on Zard. Zard is Clary's sponsor. It's interesting that humans can use Hati Murugan and Murugan Transcendental too. It looks like, what it looks like to me is that she'll have Murugan's skill for the spear and Kali's for the sword. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, fair enough, Bibs. Well, they can't use Murugan magic anymore. You're not fucking with Zard Blaine, bruh. See, bro, she already explaining the ish. Zard Blaine? I don't like it. I don't like it! No, the issue's a bit different. Anyways, I can't summon the sword since I'm planning to use the spear. I'll practice this piercing type. If you'll be using the spear, then there's a lot you can learn from Clary, even if it's not the 3-step rule. Well, anyway, you don't have a sword or spear to practice with at the moment, right? Then use this to practice. Just try imitating the movements you saw earlier. For starters, take 3 steps forward and pierce. I will check your form and correct your posture. I was wondering if can she use like shorten distance in the same 3-step to like add more speed and power to it. Would that work? Clary is so bitch made. What do you mean? What you do wrong? I gotta take time out of my day to teach you for free? For free. I'm saying no too. You better pay me. What's up, Kitan? Clary, hey, I understand you. I feel you. I'm here for you. I get it. They hitting on you because they don't understand you. It's funny how she makes zero effort to hide it. Gotta at least respect it. It's true. At the very least, she's not hiding it. You don't feel shit. I feel everything. I'm such an empath. Don't you understand how empathetic I be? 1, 2, 3. Bang. Oh. I'm sorry. The staff you left me, it's fine. I can give you another. But this, did the skill activate if only a little? No, it's difficult to imitate it after just looking at it once. After all, the skill didn't activate. If it had, there would be a deep hole dug out, not those cracks spreading out. This was just smashed by your strength. She's like, nah, you just strong as shit. You just broke the mountain. No, that wasn't it. Imp. Just because the universe is ending doesn't mean I need to work for free. Clary probably. Clary deserves a better king. Clary saw Lee's and was like, hold on, how you mean I gotta keep being Lee's is entirely built differently? Yep, built too different. Dog, Lee just cracked the mountain. I know. That's so funny. It's like, no, that wasn't it, but you strong as shit. Disappointed. Aw. Heh. Aren't you looking forward to it? If you can already accomplish this even without using the skill, then your attacks can be that much more powerful once you learn and practice the 3-step rule properly. Clary looking like a hater, walking away. Tail size. Let me just say this real quick. What the wait? There's no way I lost my thought already. Hating ass B. Hating ass. I I hate a bitch hating on a bitch and they both hoes. I hate a nigga hating on a nigga and they both broke. There was different. Okay, so the 3-step rule is one transcendental with the spear, right? So apparently what Clary does is different. So couldn't she learn different spear transcendentals at the very least? Is that like how it works? So she could learn like the 3-step and I don't know, the shimmy shimmy booyah booyah stab, whatever it takes to activate. Lean with it, rock with it, stab. I don't know how it works, but okay. They're like, read. All right, I'm reading. In fact, this is a skill that multiplies damage. Many say it would be much more powerful if a half with high base damage could use it. And that's a shame only pure bloods and quarters are able to use it. Halves are humans too, so why can't they use human only skills? It seems like Sura blood interferes with it. Anyway, you seem much stronger than most halves. You will be able to maximize the power of the 3-step rule. I'm glad that Agni Nim introduced me to a truly excellent disciple. She's such a positive teacher, positive reinforcement. I waited for this. I waited for this. Me and Glad made this happen. We spoke this into existence. We prayed for days like this. No one else. Only us. Do your best for this week. I'll come back and check on you whenever I have time. If you have any questions, just ask. I never lost faith. Yes, sir. Should be booyah stab noted. Lee's going into Lancer class. Who has low luck stat? How ironic. I want to hear Lee's called Teo Master. Sifu. Okay. Yes, thank you. She's eating. She's stabbing. There's Asha still there, eh? I forgot Asha was there, bro. Asha's just still there. No one could see her. It's important to take 3 natural steps as if you were walking normally and maintain your posture as if you were walking on flat ground while taking those 3 steps. I only want there for boots. No. Probably short distance. Okay. You have to start out with the appropriate distance between you and your enemy and even consider elevation. Jesus. It seems that my success rate is currently 80%. If I keep practicing for the remaining time, I'm sure I can push it to 100% in a fixed by the book's form. But it is a skill with many weaknesses. You have to start level with your target and take exactly 3 normal steps and are unable to run during this process. And then the enemy must be within the exact range of your weapon. It's not easy to seize an opportunity in close quarter combat. And if the enemy knows that I'm using this skill, it is highly likely they will not give me a distance equivalent to 3 steps. By any chance, tap. Please let my hypothesis be correct. 1, 2, 3. Boom. I was right. I'm a Genius, the smartest person you've ever met. There's never been a streamer smarter than me. She gonna shorten distance that. It gonna be boom. Hold on. Let's Clary. She's shocked. She looks. The 3-step rule will activate even if I take those 3 steps with shortened distance. Oh my goodness. Hey yo. Yes sir. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's raps. Okay, we here. Even the scale is bigger. To be continued. Fucking told you niggas. Curry Gaunt's Blonde, King of Snakes 13. It feels like the boss's daughter is coming as an intern. Agony's later POV was pushed back, just like Indra's part in the previous episode. Even if Teo uses it, the power is this much. It looks like a small hole from the front, but the large rock has been pierced all the way to the back. It's not that Pingara is abnormally weak, but that a human form Rakshasa can easily be pierced by this skill if it is done right. The left one is 32 years older. Because she's a quarter, right? There are often characters who don't look short when they're alone, but when you have someone to compare them to, their height difference is revealed. Teo and Gunhavra both, if you look at their proportions when they stand alone, it seems they could be about 180 centimeters tall. So about what, 5? That's like 5'10", 5'11"-ish. Because I'm 183. That's 6 even. So about 5'10", 5'11". Finally, adding a skill. I put off the POV of other characters and focused on Lee's and her progression, so she acquired the skill in just one episode. As you can see from the fact day and night changed in the middle, some time has passed, but she still learned it very quickly. I'm actually like, I don't know how I feel about her doing this necessarily. Like, I get that you want to just focus on the Lee's stuff. I don't know how far back this moment would have been pushed. But I actually would be very interested in rereading this portion in the intended order that she wanted. It kind of reminds me of a story that's being told out of chronological order. So, like, Garden of Sinners, Karen no Kyokai, or, like, Monogatari. Like, you watch it in its release order, and then you can do a chronological order watch. So maybe this will be interesting to go back and do, you know? Curry can't help but put Teo and Gandhi in the same sentence. You hate to see it. Yeah, with a real spear, it's going to be crazy. It's a good part. You're right. It's a practice stick. It's not a real spear. Or, God forbid, the name-changing spear. Naya's big brain finally worked. I'm so impressed. You instantly thought of shore and distance. Thank you. It's because I'm like, wait a minute. I've seen her spamming that. If it's 3 steps, is it 3 literal normal steps or 3 steps normal to you? Short and everyone's how did you know? I just thought 3 steps. I'm like, short and distance. I don't know. Learning new skills when you have the final boss right beside you. That 7 years of combat experience coming into play. It happened so many times. I'd be forgetting Asha is there. That Asha panel actually made me laugh. I forgot that Goblin was still around for a while. Asha's still lurking. Yeah, I feel it. Anyways. Next chapter, let's go. Yo, we got a little marathon going here, baby. Happy New Year. It is January 2025. Shout out to the Patreon gang. Shout out to the CBLs. That is the certified BAM lovers. But could the next year, the Priests of Fire, be the real CBLs? That's brilliant gang till I die. And a huge, humongous shout out to the tier 3s, the 5th Sen Gods. Shout out to Johnny Rogers, Catan, Lucky Roo, Muzaka, Revenant, Scobe, Simi, Wolf General, Zyler Scotty, Big Abdel, Agrono Vitera, Childish Nujabis, Gray, and Huey. Your support is greatly appreciated. Thank you.